guys, welcome back to Booze Reviews in black and white. I'm Demeko. This is Bayne. We are back with another beer episode. I don't think I can ever get tired of saying it though. Beer episode. Beer episode.
Beer episode. Well, it's cold outside.
Yes, it is cold. We're gonna do some Sam Adams winter beers, holiday beers, whatever you want to call it. What do you got?
Oh, we picked these guys up out of a holiday pack, like a 12-pack, special price.
Oh, the sampler thing?
The sampler pack, yes. Starting off with the Old Fezziwig, 5.8% alcohol by volume. Definitely dark.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it's extremely dark. This guy is actually brewed with, let's see here, we got ginger, orange peel, and I think cinnamon. Yes.
I can smell the cinnamon.
Old Fezziwig, we were actually talking before we started the episode here, and I'll just show you a shot of the label there. Demeko didn't know what Fezziwig was. And the only reason why I knew is because when I was younger, my grandmother used to make me watch A Muppet's Christmas Carol. Classic. Demeko hasn't seen that, so you gotta watch it.
I probably saw it when I was a kid, but I don't remember it.
I mean, I'm telling you, that is my favorite holiday movie. I know it's lame, but honestly, it does the job. The old Dickens, you know,
that's
Scrooge
okay.
and everything.
Oh,
but
that's all good, man.
Old Fezziwig was that character in the Charles Dickens original. So definitely check it out this holiday season, because I know it's one of those movies you guys watch.
Well, you think they watch.
Yeah. Well, they'll watch it, I'm sure.
They're busy watching us, don't worry.
Well, that too, but I'm sure it's on like every freaking station.
Yeah, it probably is.
Alright, moving back to the beer.
A hint of cinnamon.
Definitely.
But when I dig deep for it, I can get ginger. Not fresh ginger, not the, ginger you get in your sushi rolls, but the what is it? McCormick's ground ginger that's in the little container with the red cap on it.
Sure.
That's what you're getting, just a dusting of it.
Yeah.
Maltiness for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, the spices are coming through on this one.
A little bit of cocoa in there.
Ooh, I like that. Yes.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, nothing's really overpowering anything else. Really well balanced nose on this. Really relaxed. So this is just a seasonal ale, I guess. There's no real style to it other than what's used in the brewing process. So I can't really expect anything special out of this other than getting the cinnamon, the orange peel, and so forth. But I tell you what, right away, if I were just downing this, I don't get much orange peel. I maybe get a little bit on the back end, but not much.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time finding it as well. But the cinnamon and the ginger is definitely there. Alongside the maltiness, the roasted malts. That's what this beer sings about. I'm not picking up any of the hoppiness. When I hear ale, I'm expecting a little floral, a little bit of that bitterness. I'm not picking up much of that. It's probably being masked or covered up by the cinnamon, the brown spice. It's still good. I honestly didn't think I'd like it. Even from just looking at the label, very Christmassy, Fezziwiggy, I don't know. I'm not a huge Christmas, Santa Claus is coming kind of dude.
Oh, come on.
I'm not. I'm
Cheer
sorry,
up,
but I'm not. So when I see that stuff as packaging, it's right over my head.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. They're the palate's a little, I don't know, muted. Everything just kind of topples over each other.
For sure.
The malts are just too big to let anything really shine. But, you know, not bad. It's a relaxed style ale. It's got a little bit of darkness to it, yet it, you know, keeps you nice and crisp and clean. There's a little bit of malty action that sticks with you, but for the most part, it doesn't get too heavy on you. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to rate it probably a 5.7. 5.8. 5.8. We'll go 5.8 right there. What are you thinking?
I'll give this one a solid 6.
Okay. You got
I can see this beer being drank with like something spicy, like a spicy cookie, ginger snaps or something like that.
Very nice.
Definitely that holiday. You know, you walk into mom's or grandma's house and you got that smell, that cinnamon. I mean, they're cooking something, they're mulling wine or whatever else they're doing. You can smell that cinnamon, brown spice, the clove and the nutmeg. Any of those kind of sweet treats that have that essence. Gingerbread, like I said, ginger snaps, whatever. I would definitely grab some of this if you can.
Definitely.
And pair them together.
I think you hit it right on the nail on the head, man.
Bam!
You got it. All right, moving on. What do we got?
This is the Sam Adams Holiday Porter. Yes. Again, the picture probably would have passed on it, but it's just an old dude. It looks like the Fezziwig dude, actually, with a guy with a big barrel of porter, a keg of porter, I should say, on his shoulder, coming into looks like a bar or a pub. And look at the color. Good God. Okay, got that. Oh yeah, this may be a home run.
Just wanted to see that. Yeah, I was thinking
Is it
maybe
the
that
Fezziwig dude? No.
this scene, if you guys know the movie, this might be the scene where the guy brings in the turkey at the end.
Oh, for
maybe
Christmas Carol.
Yeah, right.
See,
so like,
I've never watched that movie from beginning to end.
Yeah, that's all right. We all can't be festive people, I guess.
Like movies like Prancer, I can't stand. Oh God, I can't stand this.
The claymation.
But I like Elf. No. Prancer with Sam Worthington, I believe his name is, older guy.
Oh, man.
But he's a great actor. But Prancer, I just can't watch it.
All right.
It's about a reindeer. I mean,
I don't
dude,
think I've ever seen it either.
It's like a real life, yeah. But I like Elf. Elf is the bomb. Home Alone is the bomb.
It's pretty funny.
Hmm.
Moving back to the beer, the nose is. I don't know. I'm not getting anything yet. Nothing really.
When I'm digging, just a hint of that roasted coffee, a little of that roasted Starbucks coffee bean. You walk into Starbucks or Caribou for you Midwesterners. You get a hint of that.
I'm getting the roastiness. I'm not getting the coffee as much, but I suppose just a hint.
A smattering of it, but it's not much after that. I'm a little worried because how dark this is. I would have hoped to smell a lot more.
Yeah, that is extremely dark. Just a tad bit of red hue to it. Kind of makes me wonder. It could be the light too, but tied into this.
This is a good standard porter. I mean, I don't know what exactly they did to call it a holiday porter, but you can easily just take the holiday off of it, call it a porter, and sell it year-round.
Now it's boasting of chocolate malt, tad bit of that, but not much.
Yeah, not a whole lot of it on the palate, and that's fine. Porters aren't supposed to be as big as the brother, the stout.
Yeah.
They're a little more relaxed, a little simpler, I guess you can say. I think this is a pretty decent American rendition of a porter.
Now, I think these brews, if you're trying to find them at all, they're probably only going to be sold within this variety pack for the winter. Yeah, I think so.
The winter, is it the winter collection? Is that what they called it? Winter sampler pack, something like that.
Something like that, yeah. I think it's probably a snowflakes on it or something like that. Yeah, you know, I'm not digging this one as much, honestly. There's some Sam Adams brews out there that go far for me, but this one is, I don't know. Maybe it's maybe the fact that it is kind of made to be a kind of toned down porter. It's an average porter. Yeah, I think I'm going to rate it like an average porter. I'm going to probably give it a straight 5.5.
There you go.
Yeah. It's not bad, you know. I mean, I'd probably, I don't mind picking it up in a variety pack. I probably wouldn't grab a 6-pack of it, though. As far as foods go, it might do well with some foods. But, you know, with when wintertime comes, you're getting the heartier foods.
Yes.
I'm not sure if this is going to stand up to those.
I would pair this beer for sure with a hearty stew. Whether you're using beef or venison or, you know, some bison, some elk, whatever. Can you eat elk? Is elk legal to hunt for meat? I don't know.
I think there are elk farms.
Yeah, there's elk. Okay, sure. So if you can eat elk, I don't remember. But definitely venison, because I know the gaminess of the venison will definitely pair well with this beer. Some soups, even some earthier, some heartier meatloafs. Probably go with some decent burgers, well-made burgers, none of that frozen patty or the giant tube that they trying to sell now. Yeah, let's get some real ground beef, some good chuck, if you want some good sirloin.
Probably wouldn't fit well with too much like spicy type things, but you know, some heartier, you know,
earthier,
earthier beef will be perfectly fine with this guy.
I'm gonna rate this one. I'm gonna give it a 7. I think it embodies what a typical porter can be. It's not gonna. I mean, if it's standing up against other porters, it's probably not gonna win that many awards. But if you're new to the beer game, especially, but getting into the darker beers, the porters and the stouts, the heavier ales, if you can find this, try this. This is almost more of a benchmark of what you're looking for.
Sure.
And you can judge a beer that, you know, may not stand up to the Sam Adams Porter as being inferior, and things that you find better or a little more flavorful as far as your palate is concerned. You can kind of go from there to build that your own knowledge base, I guess, for your palate for porters and light stouts. So, yeah, I've said enough. Question of the day.
Question of the day. Okay, since we were talking about this Muppets Christmas Carol deal, figured what the hell. What's your favorite Muppet? I don't know. Kind of a fun question, I guess, for the guys out there. So definitely give us an answer. What is your favorite Muppet?
I was just going to ask you the same.
Oh, you're going first.
All right. My favorite Muppet, surprise, surprise. Well, actually, can I do 2?
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah, we're pretty lenient here.
Kermit was my favorite.
Okay.
Mainly because he had one of the only chicks chasing after him in the whole Muppet thing.
The only chick.
So I got to get that in there. Shout out to Kermit. It ain't easy being green, my brother. But my second one, I don't know if he was a Muppet or not. Animal? Was he a Muppet? Maybe he was one of the Muppet babies.
He was. He's a kind of a crossover Muppet thing.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Animal was my second.
Kermit.
He was awesome. He was awesome.
Definitely Animal.
I hated Fuzzy Bear, man. That dude could not tell a joke to save his life.
All right, I tell you what, a little corny, yes, but Gonzo was always kind of one of my favorites.
Gonzo was funny.
I can do the Kermit voice. I'll try. Kermit the Frog here.
Oh my God.
That was pretty good, right? But that's all I can pretty much do.
On that one.
Yeah, comment. Tell me how bad I did.
Yes.
All right, we won't bore you anymore with the Muppet stuff, but definitely thanks for watching us today. Please subscribe. And from all of us here, happy holidays.
Yo.